Greetings and welcome back to Smartwatch Ticks. This is an exciting day because we have a brown box. Don't get those very often anymore. Up until now, I have had no idea the name of what's inside of here. I still don't, with the exception that there's a little sticker on the back that calls it an S68. You guys help me out. See if you see that listed anywhere else in ads on the internet or in the manual in the box. I'm going to call it an S68 in the description, and I'm hoping that's correct because as a smartwatch, it's an interesting little thing. Now, it says it's a smartwatch, but I'm going to call it an analog watch, and it happens to have some smart capabilities. We got this fun little thing from Banggood. They call it a Bakeey IP68 waterproof blood pressure, heart rate monitor, everything except the word analog in here. But this is it. And inside of it, well, it's got all these different kind of features. It's a ultra thin 2-pin movement with quartz standby, 2 stable working capacity. English I just can't quite figure out. Good performance, waterproof, sweatproof, dustproof. It's not going to be damaged if you swim with this one. And it's got the TPU kind of a band, so that's a good thing. It's going to do pedometer and sensors to help you keep track of your movement and such 24 hours a day by tethering that information to an app. And 24-hour sport monitor, yeah, remote selfie, you can take pictures with it, the built-in sleep monitor. There's no heart rate monitor as far as we can see on here, and it says to install this APK, so you can scan that right here on YouTube. When you do, you'll get the name of the tethering app, which you're going to find here in the review, and it's in the bottom of the show notes down below, where there'll be a link to take you directly to the Google Play Store. You'll see what I mean as we open it up. We get inside a nice presentation package, and look at this. Wow, it's an analog watch, black TPU band, black body on the watch. It says pull, so I presume that means you're going to pull this thing to set the time. I'm going to take the little plastic off and show you a really beautiful, simplistic, made in China, it says, smart Bluetooth watch, 3 ATM. That's like IP68, but lets you go down to maybe 30 meters. Is that it, gang? You pull this out to set the time. What's the magic time? 10:10 is what they do all the displays. If you ever look at watch faces in quality magazines, you'll notice they're always set to 10:10. TPU band, like I mentioned. Basic dress watch. That doesn't push in. It only pulls out and turns. There's no buttons. There's no knobs. There's no anything else. Couple of charging ports here. And when we look at the USB connector, we see that it's a magnetic clasp. That, whoops, I'm getting stuck to myself here. Goes right there. Almost strong enough to hold the watch. Certainly strong enough to be put on for charging. But I think you're going to see from the specs that you don't need to charge this very long. Oh, wait a minute. You see down there? I see 2 little holes. I bet those are little lights. It might have a couple of lights that blink every now and then to give you information. Well, let's see what the manual says. Here we are in Chinese and in English. Okay, user's manual with a QR code. And when you scan that code, you'll get a thing called the day band. We're going to look at that here in a minute because that's going to be critical to this watch since you don't have any displays. You open the day band and follow the directions here on how you tether it. Once you're tethered and you have access to the app, you should be able to collect your daily information. Set up parameters the way you want them. We'll look at the actual app itself. These are the descriptions about it. And there you go for the information on charging. And I believe that's it. Yeah, the other side is Chinese. Simple little manual. That's everything that comes with it. Well, this is what it looks like. It's on. It doesn't do anything. The button doesn't push. The button only pulls to set the time when you twirl it. The hands are luminous. They glow in the dark. Nothing else does, though. There's a second hand with a tip on it, but I don't believe that glows in the dark. But definitely the hands do. And that's everything there is to show you. So I got a question. Mrs. Tix and I are from different parts of the world, and I say, this is what it looks like. And she says, this is how it looks. Which one of us is correct? What I can show you is the fact that there's two little lights down there. You see those little dots? And if I hook it to a charger, I can tickle them and get them to glow, and at least we can give you a sense of what it would look like. It just vibrated, by the way. A sense of what it would look like if you were getting a notification or something. I don't know if they change colors. It's always been blue. Sometimes one of them blinks when it's low on power. When it's charged, you get two of them blinking. That's some surprise for you when you buy yours. You can find out what happens when the lights blink for notifications. Speaking of, let's notify you about the app here. The app is called Day Band. That's what you get when you scan that QR code. So this is what it looks like, or this is how it looks for screenshots of what you'll see in the app. Representative, this is distance, calories, so forth. Here is your sleep time, which I don't have to show you on the band, but you notice it breaks it down by these increments and gives you a total. Heart rate is not supported on this one, but it is in the app. I wanted to show you that you will not see any of this, although actually the page doesn't even appear, I don't believe. Then you've got this kind of data, and that's how it would break down the sleep time on the sleep page, showing you the exact times that you slept. That's pretty cool, and a quality of sleep as well. You don't get this because you don't have heart rate. And then your sports data is shown like this. So they've got some really nice overall screenshots for you in this app, and they go on and on. But let's look at what we actually get. When I open it up, and it's previously been connected and tethered to the watch, we come up with today's step count. This is live and actual. I'm going to take it off the charger now, and I'm going to try to walk with it a little bit in my other arm. See, it's connecting. There you go. Okay, it's updated, and I'm still walking with it in my right arm, and it's giving you the numbers. Nothing is shown on the watch. It's a pure analog watch. It's for those of you who just want a simple watch. If your granddad doesn't want to have a thing to do with smart tech, but you want to make sure he's walking enough steps every day, get him this one. You've got this thing. You can monitor it. Not from a distance, mind you. It's not one of those Wi-Fi connected things. But when you're together, you can certainly tether to his watch and download the stored data. And, you get the idea. Anyway, that's what you get on that page. There's sleep. We don't have heart rate because it's not supported. The app doesn't actually even go there. You have setup here for your personal information that you put in all of these things. You can change your system, and I really love that. Look at that. It actually changes live right there. You have search devices. This is how you go through to connect, and when it's connected, the name of this is Smartwatch. To find it, there's my device. You can set push messages. Google Fit. Now, we've had issues with this. I tried it. I've connected to Google Fit. The app is fully set up for it. I say upload the data, but it does not work. It's not sending any data from here through here to Google Fit. Any step count I'm getting in Google Fit is from other devices, in particular from my main phone. So although it's there, you're not getting it. Shake to take a selfie sets this into camera mode. And here's a picture of the watch. And wow, see, I just picking it up gave it a countdown. There, it just took a picture. Oh, super sensitive. Okay, I got to leave it alone. Wow, it's taking a lot of them. Are you done? Okay. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. There you go. All right, so you have automatic picture taking, and then sleep help debug. Look at this. If sleep data is inaccurate, you can upload a sleep diary to assist the developer in debugging it. You can upload from there. All right. Bit of feedback, and then an overall about. Update the application, update the firmware to the watch, and then version information. Do a factory data reset on the watch if necessary. Usually that's for more sophisticated watches. And what else? Help, overall help that you have to load up a browser to take a look at. So we'll let you explore that on your own. And you log out if you need to get started again. So all in all, it's a simple app, basic app. You're getting distance, calories, and quality, it says, as well as step count, and then your overall sleep history. Here's what happens. You tap it, and then you're going to get that chart that you saw in the other screenshots that we showed you. And likewise, if you tap, okay, you can slide between them. No, this is yesterday and today. We're still on sleep, and you're looking at the charts over different days. Then come back here, come in here, and now we're looking at the hourly step information combined with your totals, and 22% of the way to the total goal for today. And then I can go to yesterday and the day before, and you get cumulative information. And I'm pretty sure it's going to store at least a week's worth of data on here, resetting at midnight every night. So like I said, a parent, a grandparent, your kids, your dog, whoever you want to monitor step count and sleep quality, just have them wear this really nice analog watch. They don't need to know nothing, right? You have got it mastered because you've got the app. All right. Once again, in summary, we have Banggood delivering us this Bakeey analog watch is what we were calling it. But, you know, they have all got numbers, so even if they don't have one, I assigned one to it. It's there in the title. It's going to be in the show notes, and you'll be able to pick it up. But when you surf for it, don't use the number. Just use Bakeey. You can't even use analog, huh? Pick some of these words if you're looking for it. Or better yet, just click on the link in the show notes, and you'll get routed right over to this one. Okay, you've been watching Smartwatch Ticks. Appreciate your subscription and thumbs up on these videos. We're going to be back into some sophisticated Android watches between all of these other fun ones like this. So don't think Mr. Ticks has gone off on the deep end. I'm just gathering my little act together here to bring you the best goodies for the holiday season coming up, related to all different classes of watches, and in particular the Android, as well as some of the Android Wear kind of things, you know, the TicWatch, all that. Yeah, we got a lot more coming. Anyway, we'll see you soon.